We're back.
It's the last week of putting. Oh my god.
Yeah, going into week 12
Oh my
tomorrow,
god.
last week.
I'm so excited.
Happened quick.
We
Yeah,
have
and we had some score drops after the first 11 weeks here. We're finally starting to see some drop weeks from people who have been here
yep.
for each week.
We had the last week, week 11. We had the switch play. Tyra Calzada, who's our MPO leader right now, went and played, and on top of that, we had a switch in standings. So, give us the update. What's the standings?
Yeah, so after the drop week, Tyler Calzada is at 163. Cody Miller, after his 10 best weeks counted, he is at 161. Rick Steeler in solo third place with a 151 putts made. Also, that's with 9 weeks. He didn't have a full 10 to
Right.
contribute, so that's healthy. Um, Skipping over to FPO, we got Kate Clay, 87 putts total. Rachel, after dropping a week, is at 72nd putts total. Solo second place at the moment. Trailing right behind her, Carly in third place, 70 putts counted towards her score.
Yeah.
Let's see, trickling down to the junior division, Granger shooting 122 after his drop week. Trailing him in second place, Grant Hudson with 37 putts made. And Grady, actually, with 30 putts made.
There you
Grady
go.
only has 9 weeks on the board as well as Grant.
Yep. That's exciting.
Yeah, last week, a lot of movement on the board, like you just mentioned. I know, Rachel had a personal best at Putting League
Yep.
last week, so that certainly helps keep her dialed in for that second place. Let's see here. Yep, last week Rachel shot an 11 out there. So, solid stuff.
It's good to see, too. It's cool to see the competition tighten up before the final week, make it more interesting for the last week before we get into regular disc golf season.
Yeah. Yeah. The tour just started back up, but we always trailed out a little bit with all this winter
Right.
weather we have to face.
Yep. Raptor legs taking down the W. It's nice to see. It's been, what did Joe Mez covered this pretty well in Disc Golf Network, but it's about 570 days since his last tour win. That's pretty cool to see.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing better than seeing Ricky when he's actually
Yep.
dialed.
Gotta get them knees to the sky with them Raptor legs, dude.
That's right.
But yeah, one last week left. As always, we have some awesome prizes going out. I know you got them set up. We're gonna have probably something a little special for most of the people sponsoring for the last week. And
Yeah,
what do you got
100%.
built? What do you got built, ready to go?
We got this beautiful DFX stamped time lapse
Ooh,
Neutron.
nice foil. I'm too weak of an arm to throw it, but I like to look at it.
Got another Gateway Speed Demon. Actually,
Little pop to it.
a little pop to it. Yep. Another one of those.
Oh,
going
I
out
got one
this
of these.
week.
Yeah.
Got the PDGA stamped Insanity.
Glow rim.
Yep. Going out this week as well. Let's see here. Got a Hex. Neutron Hex.
Ooh. It's durable. What else you got here?
Another Neutron Hex, but that one's kind of got a little bit more of a blend going to it. If you check that one out
Oh, the
compared to
rim.
this one,
Yeah.
it's a little bit more
Similar.
translucent.
Yeah, it's pretty deep. 74, 175. What do you got there? Oh, Proton.
Vanish.
Vanish. Okay, I was going to say Insanity, but just from the look of it.
Our buddy Hans likes throwing those.
I like these two, man. 159. Oh, God.
Ooh.
Better not be windy.
And then I got this Cosmic Neutron
Test.
Photon.
Oh, photon. I'm going off of just looks.
I love a photon.
Oh, Logan's going to want this. He loves his photons.
Then we got another Legends of Chains deck going out. I think we got a few more discs on top of these. I just don't have them right here in front of me, unfortunately. Right. But the giveaways will certainly be stout for the final week of Putting League.
Yeah.
As always, we've got the river rafting gift certificate to give out from our friends over at Wild Water and the Outdoor Center.
Yep. Right on the way to North Creek.
Fun little paddle down Sacandaga River. Could be yours.
Yep, we got something special. I can't give it away. It's a mystery prize, but Pax Elite is doing something pretty special, so I'm told.
Yep, that's going to be probably one of the top raffle prizes of the season, so you're going to want to get out here and check it out for sure.
Absolutely. Got
some cool stuff coming in from Northway.
Oh yeah, it's a Northway week. That's right. Yep.
Yep. And then we've got some cool stuff. Andrew from Adirondack Discs has brought in different prizes throughout the week or throughout the last bit of the season as well.
I'm sure we'll have a few
actually,
more.
most of the season, really, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Anytime he's made it, I feel like he's come bearing gifts for the free raffle. So
yeah, I've reached out to him a few times to have his company be part of our mystery raffle as well for gift cards, and
love it.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have a few more too. Donations.
Absolutely.
I plan on putting one in myself. I know Hans last week, sitting right next to me, did one last week for some of the new drops that came in for the pro shop. So, like you said, it's going to be stout.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I ever had a stout from Northway though.
Maybe tomorrow's the night.
Tomorrow's the night.
Tomorrow's the night.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell Lindsay.
He's
already
only
on the
allowed
tab.
to drink stouts. All right, no berry teas, no girly drinks. Yeah.
Yep, but other than that, Pro Shop's been going well. Simulator, people seemingly enjoying that. Good way to keep the feet dry and the hands warm is certainly playing inside if the outdoor conditions don't seem enticing.
No, we got spoiled this weekend with warm weather. It made us think spring was here, and then Monday said nope.
Yeah, I actually hadn't played a round of disc golf since Disc East a few days before when we were out Pyramids at Marshall Street. So
there's 8 holes.
Yeah, it had been a while. So, and I was on the phone for like the last 2 holes. I think I played 6. You guys played 8.
No.
But yeah, that had been my last round. So I went out yesterday. Got the stasis. Got a couple of those in the mail. So
that's the hot topic right now. Is the stasis.
Very stable. Such a fun disc. It's like a slow utility disc, almost like very very fun.
Forehanding it for sure. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely. I was working some forehands throughout the course. A little scramble shot here and there. For the most part off tee, I was throwing it backhand. 1, 2, and 3 at Crandall, pretty stock Heiser shots, so it naturally
around 200 feet. I mean 1 no, but 2 and 3 are both probably the same distance when you think about it. So
yeah, they're pretty similar in distance, but the breaking point in the Heiser is definitely different. You know what I mean?
When it hits hard.
Yeah, like when you're throwing hole 2 at Crandall, like you kind of need like a little subtle fade at the end of the flight. I feel like hole 3, I need to start fading a little bit sooner.
Past the mini tree, the one in the middle. Yeah,
but basically, that mold is perfect for just throwing a disc and letting the frisbee do the work for those first 3 holes. All in all, a lot of fun. I think it's gonna. Yeah, for me personally, the tempo was kind of already coming out as it was for this next season, and so like I'll still have a lower speed disc to kind of scramble with. I usually reach for the deflector, But sometimes throwing the deflector really, really slow on a short line that you just need the stability from can be a little bit tricky. So it'd be nice to actually have the stasis in the bag. I know I got an orange and purple one. I'm not usually a big orange guy, but
I'll take it.
this orange is slapping. But maybe it looks so good because it's with the new white rims.
All I know is it's a like you said, it's a utility disc. It's very meant for specific shots, but that's why there's been so many comparisons to the Berg, because when it hits, it sits, it doesn't move after. So if you need to park something and have a shape, it's a useful shot. It reminds me of like a 60-degree wedge in a golf bag. You know, you pop it out here and there for them short shots where you need the ball to sit or do what it has to do. So
Yeah, for sure. Almost like the disc golf pitching wedge.
yeah, there's other brands that have done that too. Like I think the Ghoul would be the Gateway's equivalent of that, or maybe like a Wizard OS or something like that. But I think it's going to be pretty popular, especially with the gyro thing. You get a more length on the disc, because
Right.
from someone who throws a Berg a lot, it is very hard to throw a Berg 200 feet.
It is very. I'm not even going to lie to you. The stasis is similar in that sense. Like,
It's meant to be, yeah.
it's very, very stable. It's enjoyably stable though. It's not like unworkably stable.
It's a point and shoot disc.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Definitely going to be a pillar in my upshot game this season. So, looking forward to it. And speaking of, I know you had mentioned Gateway a minute ago. We have some new Gateway discs in the shop. First thing with the Northway Disc Golf logo on it. We got Shamans and Wizards in. So you have to check those out.
Yeah, I just bought 3.
Yeah, you just got 3, didn't you?
I guess Hans did.
Yeah, technically
And
Hans
traded
did.
for it. So, but no, I'm looking forward to it. It's one of the few putters I haven't thrown from Gateway. So it might be the only one if I'm not mistaken, because I've done the Magic, the Voodoo, all that, and I know Gateway's sort of a niche. You either love it or you just don't throw it. Kind of quieter disc, but big fan of them. It's really cool to see the putter come out that can replace what I already throw. So reminds me of a Deputy, to be honest with you, but with a shallower rim.
Mm-hmm.
Or a proxy, really.
Yeah, in the MVP lineup, 100%. Closest thing to it would be like a proxy.
Well,
And they're
that'll
both
help with
kind
putting
of
league, too.
shallow, and they have very similar flight numbers, if not almost identical.
They might be identical, if not the speed being slightly slower, but the glide and everything else is the same. So,
Of course, the proxy is obviously my go-to. Yeah, and it's worth saying that, when I made the switch and started throwing MVP, immediately gravitated towards the MV and pretty much played probably 85% of last season with an MV as my primary throwing putter. Wasn't really till the tail end where I started working like different lines of proxies kind of at home a little bit and said, you know what, this has a spot in the bag. And a lot of proxy shots at Crandall. It's a great disc for Crandall. So
you got to be able to shape it a little bit, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I definitely got a few holes out there that, like, I feel like the proxy is the absolute perfect disc for, like hole 5.
Mm-hmm.
So good. You just need to go dead straight, but at like a shorter distance, like 145 or something like that.
I think 5 is. I'm pretty sure that's like a 210. It might even be a little less than that, 190 or something like that. But still, with how tight of that tunnel shot, it makes sense to have something understable. You can get a little something on to carry, but not have it turn over on you.
Yeah, and actually, speaking of Crandall, I just want to shout out Mike Prince here. Like, that guy, legendary. Not only are all the tee pads like mint right now. Obviously, we got an inch of snow coming out of the sky currently. But those tee pads were not only mint, but all around them. And then he snowshoed back and forth the same path up and down every fairway.
Just to flatten.
Makes
fairway.
it nice flat, gives it nice, it's almost like there's a sidewalk through the entire course right now. And when you get off of it, like as soon as you go to your disc, boom, drop like
Yeah, it's a foot and a
a
half.
lot,
Of snow,
yeah, foot and a half, and you're like, whoa, holy crap. But yeah, shout out to Mike Prince doing that. I know just snowshoeing alone, one day he did over 12 miles in his snowshoe,
Yeah.
making multiple trips up and down
He's
the
a beast.
fairways. Yeah. So shout out Mike Prince. Crandall's playing spectacular right now.
Yeah.
As far as courses in our neck of the woods, it's probably the only one playing like that at the moment. I mean, it's pristine.
Yeah. Which I haven't checked out Jenkinsville in a minute. I'm sure the tee pads are probably in pretty good shape, but I bet you just because of the where that is, it's going to be really tough to not lose a disc on that course like that. Which
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just too much elevation basically where it's going to be tough to play. So, but hey,
Jenkinsville's right near the house, and last time I did drive by, I kind of took a glance over, and it did not look like there was signs of clear tee pads.
yeah, people are going to look for the easiest course to play in the snow
Yeah.
too. So,
And I think everybody knows, like, oh, Crandall is playing better than ever this
Yeah.
winter, and
you still got to watch where you throw it because of the snow getting softer. The
Yeah.
disc dive down a little bit, but we're gonna get 3 days in a row of warm, 3 or 4 days actually the end
Yeah.
of this week, but it's all fall and rain, so it's gonna change. You might not lose a disc, but watch out for the hyzer skips.
Yeah.
'Cause that'll turn into ice pretty quickly overnight. So
agreed.
we're almost there. We're almost ready for disc golf season and perfect
Yep.
timing for ending putting league. So
Yeah, and I know, like, Chauncey just pushed out a CTR going down over in Vermont. Lumberjack squad putting
Pittsburgh,
on
right?
Yep, at
Okay, yeah.
Pittsburgh. So that'll be exciting. I have to stay tuned to find out more about that. No, we're going to get a little bit more information on it, and when we revisit this next week, we'll kind of have some more.
Yeah. Get done with putting league, focus on the rest of the season and upcoming events. Hopefully some updates with some of the tournaments that are sort of in limbo right now. So
Yeah, there's definitely a couple out there. I know Jace just announced, he's going to be doing a Friday flex at Wild West.
Yep.
I'm pumped. I'm probably going to play that. I am working that event with Jace, but I know he's not playing it, so
If my wife lets me, I'll play it.
Yeah.
It's
chances are I'll pop out there for a quick rated round and try to get
Yeah.
my rating back.
I just need honestly one tournament. My goal last year was to break 900, and I ended with 899. So it's been
Yeah.
eking me not to just push one round and get like a 901 to average out, or probably actually average probably like a 910. Just to get it up there. But that's the only goal for the year is 1 point.
Well, hopefully you knock it out in the first event. What's going to be the first sanctioned singles round you're playing this year?
Oh man, that's a good question. First sanctioned singles round. Well, I'm gonna be not playing for a couple months with the new kid coming out, so it's probably gonna be April. No, it's probably gonna be May. So it might be either the first one at Stony Pines if the glitch qualifier gets going. I know there's a little bit of a hold up on that for making sure it's confirmed, but either that or it might be the round at Wild West that Jace is holding up, which is going to be June if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep, June 19th.
Yeah. So that might be
Yeah.
one of the first ones.
I am looking at, so the glitch event is actually, that's the one that's being held at Portal Pines. So that one's good to go.
May
Rocking
May
and
9th
rolling.
tentatively right now. So
Yeah, we have it listed up here on this board somewhere.
yep, glitch. You can see right there. I know the date too. So
Yeah, so it's May the 9th. Which I'm not mistaken, that might be the same day as we've learned.
senior center,
Yep, the senior center
singles and doubles,
fundraiser
yeah,
event.
which is going down to a 12 hole.
12
this
hole
year.
event.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which I know last year they cut off 9 with the open field because a lot of the time in the spring at Crandall though you have that water in that open field was the reason for it originally, and then they kept it, which is I think it makes sense. You get a lot of people that are there recreationally. They don't play too much competitive, so it just kind of softens the course a little bit. 'Cause
Right.
hole 9 with the change is pretty actually tough for a sport dominated by right-handed people and people who might not play too often. That is a tough hole unless you know
Yeah.
how to flip a disc over at 270 or I think it hits 230, but when you have to turn over a detour or whatever your disc is, you're
Yeah.
throwing farther. So I thought that was a good choice regardless the last couple of years, but I think they went down to 12 holes for both singles and doubles.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yep. Hopefully Crandall does not have that big lake this year, but we all know it's coming. All the snow has to melt. That's where it likes to go. So
It wasn't too bad last year.
it wasn't.
Whatever the change they made, I know they added that little bridge there too to help, but it's
Mhm.
always been soggy May through
Yeah, last year we
June.
were at least able to traverse through there. There's been years past where,
Yeah, you got to go back through hole 8 and
yeah,
walk across in the
exactly.
woods, right?
But it's worth it. You know, you get a quick round in locally. So
But yeah, we'll have some updates for tournament season and what's coming up new, and pro shops open, simulators open.
yep, and we're giving out 3 rover carts this week to the overall season winners. So
I mean, Granger's probably a lock for juniors, but I shouldn't say probably. That's a lock. I don't think if somebody gets 80 points in a night, then there's probably an issue with scoring on the DG Putt app there. But it's going to be fun to. I might want to get the round done early just to trail some cards and see, because that's going to be interesting to see the pressure that adds for Tyler and Cody and Rachel and Caitlin and Carly. Actually, I forgot how close Carly was too. So.
what do you think about the live stream this week going down?
The question is where, or do I
Hole
just
3.
do my round early and I just follow around the lead card?
Hole 3 could be cool because we haven't done it, and now we have a place to put it. Like with the sky bar being in there, you actually have a place to set something down.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
I'm thinking of last week's layout being reversed, so I got you.
or even setting it up on the sky bar and kind of getting multiple holes in view,
Yeah, I
looking
like that
down.
better.
Like maybe we could get 6 and 7 within the camera's view.
I like that. We need
It'd be fun.
Wykowski's Jeff's input on that probably, because he's our main viewer of the live stream.
Oh, is that right?
I freaking love when I see the comments from him. It's
We
been a
need to
couple
get him
weeks.
in here. I mean, we
That'd
got
be
one
great.
week left. Come on in, Jeff. We'd love to have you.
Get out here and represent Disc Cap with your other fellows.
Yeah, Jeff's a good putter too.
Then he'd probably beat the crap out of me, to be honest with you.
He sure would.
He's a good putter.
Yeah, he is pretty good.
Which, speaking of which, actually, if I'm not mistaken, I saw him make a post that Shen Creek Dubs is going to be starting them next week.
Next week. That's rowdy. I like
Pretty
it.
darn sure. And if that was on Saturday, that means this week. But I don't know if that's true, so don't hold me to that. I don't think
Hey,
it's gonna
I
be the
support
4th.
it,
might be
man.
the
It
11th.
feels like season's about to start moving and grooving. I love
I
that.
just know how Shen gets a little bit like Crandall, so that's going to be
Yeah.
scary. But
Yeah, I actually don't know if I logged in around this winter at Shen or not. Usually I do. I actually enjoy playing that when the
I love it too. It's actually one of the highest rated in most played courses and most played courses. I think the rating was still up there in top 20 or something like that. But
that's a great
most
course.
plays,
Yeah.
it's way up there in New York State actually.
Yeah, I certainly enjoy Shen. There's a couple holes that stick out as like, really, 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 really good.
I love hole 7. You
Yeah,
either go for
seven's
the
a
ace,
good
you either
one.
go for the ace and get it, or you get punished by going down a 40-foot ravine. I love the risk reward on that one.
I think it's the 2 I like the most are probably back to back. Don't quote me on the numbers, but they might be 4 and 5. If 4 is the left to right,
Is that right after you go through the short little ace run that goes up and down the creek?
yeah, the one right
Yep.
after the short
that's hole
ace
3 for
run
sure.
over the little creek there.
It's definitely 4 and 5.
Yeah, and then 5, yeah, I've said it before, but hole 5 at Shen is It's got a bit of everything going for it. I love that hole so much. Birdies are well earned on it, and yeah, for how straightforward the line is, it can be thrown in magnitude of different ways.
Yep.
Um, yeah, definitely a great hole. Feel good birdie if you get that one. It always feels like you're probably getting it on the card. At least when I'm playing, I feel like if I get it, I'm getting one on the card, getting away with one.
Yeah.
You know.
I like playing sort of the competitive. Obviously, you're still playing competitive when you do dubs and all that, but it's with, best shot. It's a little bit of pressure off
Right.
with the teammate, but playing competitively there, you have to pick and choose which holes you're gonna go for and try to snag a birdie that nobody else has. So
Right.
it's a fun one for sure. And then hopefully, I would assume maybe beginning mid of April we'll probably be getting dubs getting going at Crandall for. I guess it's really Glens Falls disc dubs on Friday, and then we have tags. So I gotta assume that's gonna be starting up in a month or so.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that. I'm not sure what the time parameters are on that, but I'm looking forward to seeing them both start up. I know, Dubs is relatively popular here.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Especially
people
when we
enjoy
rotate.
the Cranmore Dubs, and
Right.
hopefully Joe C still planning on running some tag matches when it gets nicer. And
Yeah.
looks like we're probably going to be on track for opening Wild West, hopefully first week of April.
Yeah,
So,
just a week before this 420 event, just
2
to get
weeks.
people. 2 weeks, excuse me. Oh, right, yeah, yeah.
oh yeah, Thousand Acres will be. So we pulled all those baskets in this year. Portal will be ready to go as soon as the snow melts. It's got T-pads, signs, and baskets standing strong. The lower course, the big course, we pulled in all 19 of those baskets, the course baskets and the practice basket as well. As soon as we can traverse out there, we'll get them back in.
Right.
So hopefully with that, we'll be first week of April. It's tough to tell. Last year specifically, we were a little behind that Thousand Acres compared to Wild West. They're just, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes from one another, but
Yeah.
Thousand Acres definitely gets pounded a little bit more weather-wise.
That makes sense. Nor'easterns, so.
But yeah, looking forward to both of them opening up. It's going to be awesome. So
Yeah. Got the tees getting able to play around last week with a random day of warm weather. So anxious to do it, and all we got to do is get through Putting League now. So
absolutely, and hopefully a couple of those 60-degree days will allow us to go up on the roof and get the 80-plus putters that are probably up there.
That
for
might be an
Putting League this
understatement.
season.
Yeah.
We'll get them back for you guys. We'll
Yeah.
get them back.
We've already gotten 6 off the truck, the trailer there. So
Yep, Eric climbed up on the trailer. Unfortunately, right now, if you look at the side of the building right there, it's still a good standing 8 inches, and the scissor lift tires they can't handle it.
no, ice has to melt for that
Yeah.
scissor lift to get up there too, and to do it safely, realistically.
Absolutely.
So
Plus, we want to be able to see all the discs that are up there. They're going to be all layered in like Jello.
yeah. But yeah.
But yeah, well, looking forward to it. We'll be back next week with our Putting League champions.
That's right. We'll Putting League champion update, and hopefully we'll have some, maybe a little bit of a chat about the tournament season. So
Yeah, we'll have to see what we can do about maybe getting the winners of the Putting League in here for
that'd be fun.
our next podcast.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I mean we got enough we can at least do 4, but these, we can figure it out regardless.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. We might even be able to get some of those guys to join us remotely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2026. If
It's definitely doable.
to check on the ether web. What do they call it? Yeah.
That's what the kids are calling it these days. huh?
Yeah. We'll get them on Fortnite. So
Well, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next week. Hopefully, we'll see you at Putting League this week.
bang bong.
Bing bong.